Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got Hitman dropping a sub out here to start the morning. Dropping a gifted sub. Sorry, not even dropping a sub. Dropping a gifted one. I appreciate you, man. That's crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. Good morning. Welcome one. Oh, sorry, I'm a little congested. Welcome all. Most importantly, as always, welcome to the stream. What's good? What is good, y'all? Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe. Life is treating you well. We're live across the board. TikTok, YouTube, X, Kick, Twitch. As always, be sure to show your love wherever you're watching along on. Whatever platform you're watching along on, rather. And yeah, happy to be here. Happy to be here. Happy to have everyone here. Good morning to everyone. Oh, I left my drink over there. Good morning to everyone. Just want to say again here at the top. All right. Turn that off. Right at the top of the stream. Just want to throw it out there. You guys were incredible yesterday. I loved the energy, loved the vibes. Like, again, was an awesome stream. Probably one of the best streams I think I've ever had in terms of like the feeling I had coming out of the stream. It was a massive day for me. Like an absolutely massive day. I mean, going into the day, I had like 268 subscribers on YouTube. After the stream, I had over 300. TikTok, going into the day, we were at like 140 something, and now we're at like 150 something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just incredible day. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but as again, as a small streamer and as someone who only gets to stream so often, it was cool. It was cool. So again, I do greatly appreciate you. Thank you again to all of those that followed and subbed, and, chatted along, watched along. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. But without further ado, let's dive in. Let's not waste any time. We got a big race here. Sprint race, first home race of the season at Miami. So should be a good one. Give me a second, no. My drink at my desk. Bug bite on my arm. Hate that. It's so itchy too.
The 2018 World Championship, 5-time, mate, 5 times.
Yeah, chat, I'm excited to be here. Excited to be here. It's gonna be our last stream for at least a week, if not longer. Starting tomorrow, I go on vacation for a week. Into the beach. I won't be back here until Saturday night, like late Saturday night. So with that being said, probably what's it called? Probably won't stream again until maybe Sunday, as in not tomorrow, but like next Sunday, maybe. Next Sunday drops like the all the new like F1 movie content, so maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe we'll do like a short stream just to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll kind of play that one by ear. Oh. Alright. Anywho, welcome back to another episode of My Team. Season 1, Round 6, Episode 6 of our journey here with Apex GP. If you missed the last race, Round 5 at Jeddah, be sure to go back, check that out. It was a doozy, to say the least. Was absolutely incredible race. You know, we had really, really good pace, as expected. Jeddah's a track that I am typically very quick at in comparison to a lot of other tracks that I drive at. And yeah, I mean, it was a hell of a race. We were in a great spot to potentially win. A penalty that I don't agree with, I don't love, that we got early on in the race, kind of screwed things up. And our pit crew, man, our pit crew is abysmal, absolutely abysmal, which certainly doesn't help either. So we got some stuff that we got to work on with that. But yeah, man, I mean, I tell you what, though, it was a hell of a race. Ended up being P4, ultimately at the end, which I'll take. I'm, you know, more than happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that result. Car was quick. We were in a really good spot to, you know, potentially win. Yeah. All in all, really strong result for us. Going into Miami, I don't expect much. I mean, Miami's not really a good track of mine. You know, I'm not great around there at all. So we'll kind of see what happens, you know, as we go into the race weekend. But which is sprint weekend too. So again, we'll see what happens there. But it was a good team result too. I mean, arguably our best finish as a team. You know, I know obviously we had the podium with Sonny, you know, at the first race of the season, but yeah, I mean, a P4 and a P7. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. You know what I mean? I think all around is a good result for all of us. So hopefully we can carry that over into Miami, and then we go from there. Take a look at the point standings. Lewis has a 15-point lead over Max. Max has now jumped up to P2 after Lando had the engine failure, which happened right in front of us at the craziest possible timing ever. It will, like, if you miss that, it's insane. It is quite literally the craziest timing I think I've ever had in any video game ever. If you missed it, it's I'm gonna post it on like TikTok and shorts and stuff, so watch it. But like, yeah, oh my god, it was incredible. It was incredible. It really was. There's no other word for it. But yeah. Anywho, we managed to kind of build our lead over Mercedes ever so slightly. Certainly not by a lot, but it's gonna be a tight battle between us and Merc for the rest of the season. That's for sure. That's for sure. So check the messages here. Solid weekend, double points finish. Yep. We got some R&D for the ERS fault. Oh, and we reached a new level of fan engagement. Nice. Cool. And we have a new training point available for our owner. So let's see, we can do an engineering focus, which I actually might. We can do another personnel upgrade. Or we're gonna do another corporate upgrade. Do engineering. So that gives us new activities that we can do, which is nice. Which could be, obviously very beneficial to us, the team, all that fun stuff. Let's see. Yeah, let's check out the fan rating. So yeah, so we're now in that tier 2. According to the fans, we're still doing okay. Nothing to write home about. Just really getting to the tier 2 just gives us owner XP. That's really it. Not much else there. But and looking at this, I don't think anything's really truly changed. Like, I think that's mostly the same as it was before. I think. I honestly don't remember. I haven't actually looked at that chart since the beginning. All right, let's check out some R&D stuff. All right, we got that stuff in development. Tire blankets are done. Do this. We'll have that done in time for Miami. We're waiting on those. Okay. Let's see. Research. Let's see what else we got. We have a lot of R&D. I'm thinking... I think I'm going to go double down here on the chassis upgrades. Or not. Or not, because I already have... Can I really not do one more? Huh. I guess not. Okay. Oh, I think that's showing me how many I have like available that I can actually do at a time. Not how many I have going at the moment. Got it. That makes sense. Alright. Well, we already have the other one that we're researching. So I guess let's do a power upgrade. We barely even really looked at this chart. Early on, like, I try to focus heavy on the aero and chassis side of things, more so than power, durability, anything like that. So I barely looked at it. What do I even have in progress? I have a lot. Yeah, I have a lot going on. A lot of stuff, but like, can only develop so much of it because, only have so many resources available to us. But, okay. I would like to somehow find a way. Pit crew training. Can we afford it? Yes. Immediately. It's gonna take some time before it actually does its thing, but like, my god, like our pit crew is terrible, absolutely terrible. Oh yeah, I forgot about the external talks. Forgot that was the thing. Completely forgot that was the thing. But alright, anywho. Sonny's pace has actually gone down. Fortunately, JP's ratings haven't really done too much. Got it. Got it. Okay. Put your hand on the screen for a Michael Jackson edit. Huh? Like on the camera? Yeah. What do you like? What do you want? Okay, I'm all obliged. All obliged. Like, do you want me to like just like pan in like that? Do you want me to like do it slower? Like what? How do you want me to do it? I'll do it. Fuck it. First way? Okay. Alright. Is that good? Cool with that? Want me to do it again? Do multiple takes? You want me to like go like that? Cool. Cool. Like I said, that's a first. I don't think I've ever had anybody ask me to do that. Alright, set up our activities. Let's see. Let's see. These are all kind of shit. These are also kind of shit. Alright, let's do that. And let's do that. Get their focus up, why not? And let's see. Sure. Just spend all the money, why don't we? Why not? Alright. I think we're good. I think I kind of got everything I was looking to get for now.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
We had shit get delayed. A 6. Alright, well, let's get that on there. Waiting on those. Sign upgrades. What I meant to do. Yeah. Cash flow warning. Oh yeah, I mean we're getting low, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. As long as we can keep paying the bills. Take out a loan if we have to. I feel like I went way too far. It didn't let me know that the one thing finished. That's alright. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's get that. That came in until after anyways, so. No big deal. Let me go back. I forgot to check this out. Where does it tell me? It tells me here. Never mind. The Halo. That sucks. Sucks. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do anything with it right now anyways, but still sucks.
Hey, Chief, we've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Can't really do anything else. Oh, let me check. I want management for JP. Yeah. Forgot about that. Forgot that I have to, like, you know, manage both cars' components. Yeah, we're good there. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I think there's really anything else for us to do. Son of a bitch. Oh, that sucks. That was a major upgrade that I was looking forward to having. And they both failed. Oh, the pain. And suffering. Well, is what it is. Is what it is. What are you gonna do? Jesus Christ, everything failed. Like, everything. We had, like, nothing come through. That's, you know what's funny? That's my usual MYTEAM and or my career experience, is that, like, everything that I try to do upgrade-wise just fails. Completely fails every time. That's my typical experience. So it does not shock me one bit. Hey, that went through at least. Alright, well, let's get that on the car. And then, yeah, that opens up that, so we'll do that. And... there we go. Alright, nice. Nice. Alright, here we are. Sprint weekend. Time for the sprint. See what we can do. Let me rephrase. It's not time for the sprint. It's time for the race weekend. Let's see what we can do. First home race of the season. Miami. Oh. Weather's looking good. Love to see that. Performance comparison. We have jumped Mercedes on the R&D chart. Barely. Barely jumped them. But we've jumped them. Red Bull has jumped Ferrari by a decent amount. McLaren's still at the top. Even though their performance really doesn't showcase that. But looks like no rain for the entire weekend. We'd love to see that. Get out. Let's go practice. Let's go do our thing.
Welcome to the Sunshine State. Miami is ready and we're ready for practice.
Oh. Got a lot of failed components on that screen, Oscar.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. All right. There we go. Let's.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
And then let's go up on that. Go up on that. So that's good. And these setups, man, like I don't know like what's a meta setup. I don't know what's good, what's not. I just kind of tweak and play around with like the general knowledge that I have, and then just test it and see what I get, really. But, alright. Here we go.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Away to the danger zone. Yeah, dude. Good old Miami. I do not love this track. At all. Nor do I really know it all that well. Again, I didn't play a lot of F124. Didn't even really play a ton of F123 either, so. Oh, we're upside down. Terrible start to the lap, but that's fine. Missed that one. Oh my lord. That kind of the car does not like going through there at all. That's a decent amount, nothing too crazy. Low in the first sector. To be expected. The setup's kind of more set up for having the straight line speed, so I'm not expecting to be super quick through here. As long as I can be competitive. Ah, I went wide. It's a track that, like, I'm not the greatest at. I also don't love Certainly not my favorite track. Love the environment, but like, the track itself is meh. Ooh. That was slow. Back end of the car got so unstable. Oh, and deep. And deep again. Terrible lap, but that's alright. Why we practice, right? Why we do it. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Way too deep. I was on the brakes way too late.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Yeah, I just thought about something. The F1 movie, right? Sonny Hayes, longtime race driver, used to drive in F1 back during the Schumacher days, drove with Senna, you know. I mean, one, that makes him old as hell. Two, at least in racing terms. Two, the other thing I just thought about, he would be driving a lot of these tracks for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, if not just about all of them. Which is, like, kind of crazy to think about. How'd I get the dashboard? It's a overlay mod. You can get it on Race Department. Or Overtake, whatever it's called now. I don't even know anymore. But it's so much cleaner than the dials. Yeah, no problem. Oh. Normally, I don't do all the practice sessions. Normally, I only do just the first one. I'll just go out there, get a couple laps in, and go from there. But because it's a sprint weekend, I'm not gonna have time to do all of them. We are gonna do. Or sorry, because I'm not going to be able to do, like, another practice session, we are going to do this full practice. Oh, God. I think we're going to go up on that just a little bit. Just a wee bit. What wheel and pedals do I have? So I have the Fanatec 8mm direct drive wheelbase. The wheel itself is the Fanatec Formula V2. We're now on the V2.5. It looks like the exact same wheel to me, so I couldn't tell you the difference. and the pedals are the Club Sport inverted pedals. Also Fanatec. Do I want to change this? I don't know. I don't think I hurt your head to think about it. No. I'm still waking up yet. You know what I mean? I didn't sleep much last night either, too, by the way, chat. Like, I went to bed at, like, 3 a.m., 3:30. I have a 10-hour car ride ahead of me tomorrow, and we're getting up super early to do said car ride. So my plan was to try to sit there and you know, not sleep a lot last night to then be able to go to bed early tonight since I'm getting up early tomorrow kind of deal. Wait, turn that back up. Okay. Try that setup. Let's do this next. Actually, I lied. Let's not do that next. Do this next.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Oh, also, chat. Y'all have to tell me, because I don't have really a way of testing it. So for whatever reason, on YouTube Shorts live streaming, subs aren't showing up as alerts in the alert box. For oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Got a car coming behind. Couple cars coming behind. Oh, I just parked on the apex. I'm so sorry, Kimmy. That's massive impeding on my part. It's my bad, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, when you guys sub, for whatever reason, it's not showing up as an alert. So I don't see it until after the fact. I think I might have fixed it. I don't know. Y'all will have to let me know. But again, the only way to know is to do it, obviously. But what's my opinion on Miami? I don't love it. I think it's a cool environment, right? Like, you know, seeing everything around the track. It's the same way I feel about Vegas. You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool environment. But I think the track itself is not great. Not great. Does not make for good racing at all. And honestly, I'm over having so many street circuits be the, you know, be the thing in F1. Rather they go to like actual tracks. There's so many like actual tracks they can go to that make for such great racing, and just I don't know. And I mean, who knows? And maybe with the new regulations and the new car, we'll see better racing happen. But until then, yeah, I don't love it. Don't love it. Hey, what's up, dude? Hello, hello. That was a terrible second sector. Hey, thanks for following. I appreciate it. Oh, by the way, chat, something that got talked about towards the end of the stream yesterday. I was way too late on the break. Oh my lord. Something that got talked about at the end of the stream yesterday was, so, you know, the potential of setting up a Discord server for the community, you know, for you guys, you know, for all this kind of interacting and stuff like that. And I was literally sitting there. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? Let me start to look into this, right? And there's a streamer that I watch from time to time. His name's Stone Mountain. And I'm in his Discord server, and you know, I sat there. I was like, you know, let me look at his just to kind of get an idea of like how I would want the server to be and how I'd want it to look. Brother, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on there, so it would take a while to set up. I do think we're gonna do it. It hit me, I think this morning. It hit me, and I realized, I was like, you know what? I remember somebody else had asked me forever ago about doing a Discord. And when they asked me, I was like, you know, when we get to like 500 subs on YouTube, then I'll do it. Because I did want the community to grow a bit before doing it and stuff like that. You know, otherwise to me, I felt like it didn't really make a lot of sense. So I am going to do it. I don't know when, but I will do it. But anywho, Flexi, just tell your family to just wake up. Just tell them to get up. This first sector does suck. It is terrible. What's my YouTube? Same thing as my TikTok. Just I didn't do it in episode 7. Whee! Oh, that hurt.
That looked bad. Are you alright?
Oh.
Let me know you're okay.
Yeah, that was massive. I thought maybe, just maybe, I could drift past that wall. It didn't happen. It did not happen. 2:30 a.m. Where are you from? I am from, as you can probably tell by my voice, I'm from America. From Pennsylvania, specifically. So I'm about like 3 hours away from New York, like New York City. I thought I had it too, honestly. I honestly thought I was gonna get past that wall. Boy, was I wrong. I think I might need to get a little bit more downforce going here. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can control the car. East Tennessee, nice. My brother's actually gonna be moving down to Tennessee. He's moving to Nashville. Keep driving in deep there. Fucking hell. Sliding all over. Yeah, he's moving down next weekend, actually. Oh, that was slow. I'm on the brakes way too early. Just gonna let Max go by. like holding them up at this point. Well, at least I know the car's quick in a straight line. I just have no cornering grip. Didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry, Max. And then I'm in a wall. What's up, GMG? Good morning. Or good evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Oh, we're drifting. I can power down through there. Too early. Too early on the brake. Completely compromised my exit. I definitely got to tweak the setup. I need more downforce. As much as I love having the straight line speed for here and then that back straight. Oh my lord. I need the grip for these corners. Sliding. Tire wear isn't even bad or anything. Although it's kind of high for having only done how many laps? What, 8 total so far? Massive lockup from Max there. I don't know if y'all saw, there's a new patch coming out on Monday. Saw they're fixing the, you know, the massive amount of smoke that
and a job well
pops
done.
up.
We got some excellent data
How'd you get
with
this
that
up?
one, so come
It's
back to the
a
garage and I can
mod
take you through the numbers.
on race department. Or overtake. You know, whatever the hell it's called anymore. I don't know, is it over? It's overtake, yeah, right? It's a mod on there. Alright. Switch to the softs. Let's do. I gotta get. I gotta compromise the straight line speed just to get some grip here, because boy. Boy, oh boy. Live on Twitch too? Yep. Yep. Live across the board. Friendly reminder to everyone. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Kick, and X. So, you can find me pretty much just about everywhere. Just about everywhere. Minus, like, Rumble or, what's another one, chat? OnlyFans.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Alright, we're going to treat this program almost as like our quali run. I know it's a tire management program, but By the way, chap, something I want to throw out there to you. One of the things that I was gonna do for the stream was like, since we're doing the whole multi-streaming thing, right? Being across the board and constantly, you know, chatting with people on multiple platforms at once. One of the things I wanted to do was kind of throw the multi-stream chat to where I see all of you chatting in one chat box. I kind of wanted to throw that up on the screen, and then Twitch just dropped the new shit that, you know, you can't do that anymore. So it's like, alright, thanks Twitch. So dumb. Favorite food is pizza. That is my favorite food. Love me a good slice of pizza. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Well, grip levels are definitely better. Starting to feel like I have a lot more downforce. I get the telemetry on the Halo. It's a overlay mod on Race Department or Overtake. Just start calling it Overtake. Overtake.gg is where it's on. Formerly known as Race Department. Pretty hungry right now. I'm chilling. Give me about an hour, I'm sure I will be, but... Yeah, no problem. You do have to have SimHub in order for it to work, but I think SimHub's easy enough to install and use. Stay off that curb. Stay off that one too. Bye. Didn't know F125 had mods. Yeah, there's some, not a lot. There are some. Yep, we're at Miami. Good old Miami. Fact that I really do not like. Better. Lock up the left front a little bit. Woo. That's close. Ah, wide. How do I set up a live like this on TikTok? So you have to request access to be able to do it. If you use like Streamlabs OBS, which is what I use, they have a easy way. Oh my god, that was way too late. They have an easy way of like integrating all of it. But if you get approved, then this is just a matter of having your, you know, your screen set up the way you need it to do vertical. You know, a lot of OBS, you know, platforms they'll have the ability to do kind of dual screen output, where you can do 1:16:9 format, so your standard, you know, watching it on the computer or the TV kind of format, or 9:16 format, which is, you know, for like mobile devices, like watching on TikTok and stuff like that. So I think you just position everything where you need to and go live.
Okay, practice program over.
I think the main issue with the track is Sector 2. Yeah, there's no flow. Like, that's ultimately, like, that's the problem. Like, the entire track just feels so different from one another, from between Sector 1, 2, and 3. Like, it's like driving like 3 different tracks in one, and like sometimes that works. You know what I mean? Like, look at like Spa, for example, right? Like Sector 1 is obviously different than Sector 2. Sector 2 is definitely different from Sector 3. So like sometimes it does work, but not for this. It's just on this. It's just don't love it. Don't love it. I don't love our pace either. Definitely had a lot more grip there by, you know, going up on the wings, but yeah, I think that's like kind of, there's nothing that really makes it unique, and I think that's the problem with a lot of the street circuits just in general. You know, it's just they're all, Monaco is the only one that comes to mind immediately, at least, you know, in the F1 world, that feels different in any sort of capacity. And even then, it's not a good track. You know what I mean? It's a terrible
and if
racetrack.
Practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional week.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree. Wholeheartedly agree. I think IndyCar does have great racing. Like, I do watch, like, I do enjoy watching IndyCar. And I do think it does provide some really good racing. F1 is just its own, like, it's its own pinnacle, man. Like, it's what makes F1 so unique compared to any other motorsport is the level of technology behind it. And I truly do feel that F1 drivers are the best drivers in the world. Like, we see it happen time and time again. And I know it's that at this point age-old discussion of, like, you know, Max Verstappen versus like Kyle Larson, right? Could Kyle Larson made the comment saying that he's better than Max Verstappen essentially, but it's that age-old argument of, like, you know, can you take one guy and then, you know, put him in a different sport? I think we've seen it happen to where guys in F1 who may not be the most successful in F1, right? Like, you know, they do okay or they don't do great, and then they leave F1 and they go on to have so much success in other forms of motorsport. You know what I mean? One name that comes to mind, I mean, like, well, a few names, right? Like, Marcus Ericsson won the Indy 500. Roman Grosjean, he's had success in IndyCar. Granted, he had a little bit of success in F1 too. Juan Pablo Montoya, right? Was successful in F1, was successful elsewhere. Arguably more successful in F1, but still. Look at one of the biggest names that comes to mind, Scott Speed. I don't know if anybody would know that name, but Scott Speed raced in NASCAR for a little while. Also raced in F1. Prior to Logan Sargent, he was the last American driver to drive in F1. He was a part of, like, Red Bull's, like, little junior thing. But went on to have so much success doing oh my god, what's the sport? Not rally car. Help. Supercross? Nope, those are bikes. The car version of Supercross. I'm blanking on it. It's like a multi-time, not Dakar. Oh my god, what is the sport? Rallycross, thank you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, not WRC. Rallycross. Yeah, it was a multi-time champion in Rallycross. You know what I mean? But was terrible in F1. I mean, he lasted like 6 races. Like, so, you know. And just, again, we've seen it happen time and time again to where F1 drivers have a ton of success outside of F1. Even if they weren't so successful in F1. And then again, the technology itself, the environments, and everything else, like, it's great. Baku, Singapore provides some good and very interesting races, sure. I agree though. Less street circuits, more actual tracks would be great. F1's iconic, the community is unbelievable, and there are way more to F1. Wait, unbelievable. There are way more to. My brain hurts. What? They're the best. Oh, they're way more into F1. I see what you're trying to say. Yeah, the community is great for F1. And I love that, like, Drive to Survive has kind of helped to grow even more, especially here in the States. Like, it's helped it grow a lot in popularity, which is also great to see. So, no, I do love that. I do love that for sure. All right, let's get into the sprint quali. Again, I don't really feel too good about our pace, but see.
Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
There he is, Sonny Hayes, the legend. Brad Pitt himself.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check. Alright. Do. Go ahead, head out. Just do a flying lap. Get ourselves a lap in here. Like I said, I ultimately don't feel great about our pace, but it's not the car. It's me. See what kind of lap we can put in here. Not a good start. We braked a little late there. Completely missed the apex. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hello to Thailand. There's one thing that's so cool about streaming, man. Like you just meet so many different people from, honestly, all over the world. It's sick. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Purple sector 2? Okay. Mr. Worldwide. I don't know about all that.
To P12.
I could never take on that. Oh no, that nickname. Son of a bitch. was actually a half decent lap until I did that. Oh, that sucks. Can never take on that moniker. You know what I mean? Like, I don't deserve that. Josh, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Josh, I need to know, did you, again, because I'm trying to see if I fixed it or not. Are you watching along on the YouTube Shorts version of the YouTube stream? Or are you watching on, like, the regular YouTube stream? That's for Pitbull. Hey, yeah, you know, I respect that. He'll never see it, but, you know. But I gotta know, because I need to know whether or not I fixed the alerts for the YouTube Shorts. Shorts? W. Alright, cool. It's working. Sweet. Thank you. Oh, it's another one. Zed, thank you for the sub. I'll appreciate it. I'll appreciate it. Hate to break it to you, but this is Formula 1, not Formula Drift. Man. You mean to tell me I got the wrong game? I swore this was Formula Drift 25. I thought that was the name of it. Also, yeah, that was a terrible lap from us. Terrible lap. Not a good lap from Josh either. Yeah, like I said, like we're streaming on both. Like it's you'll always find that, by the way, chat. Like friendly reminder. Like yeah, I've said it multiple times. I think so. I apologize because I feel like it makes it sound like I'm like trying to plug shit at that point, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Again, friendly reminder: live across the board, TikTok, YouTube, X, Twitch, and Kick. Feel free to watch along however you want to watch along, but. Oh, what's up, Complexity? Hello. But yeah, on YouTube, we're streaming both on YouTube Shorts and on like just normal YouTube. It's weird. I wish they would almost find a way to like combine the chats. I think that'd be really cool. But whatever. I get why they can't. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, you don't have to change your name. You can do your thing. All right. We put it in a terrible lap. We massively have to get that together. JP also did not put it in a good lap. Granted, we screwed up that last sector, which really, really hurt us. But
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
Did not cook at all. Did not cook at all. Yes, it is. You're good. No, not on PS5. I'm on PC. Play on Steam. State you're from? Hello, Massachusetts. I'm from Pennsylvania. Got like 3 hours away from New York City. Oh man, it was a better first sector until I did that. Lost so much time. Man, come on. Y'all ain't ever call that. Oh, well, that's exceeding track limits. Whoops. Damn, I hate to see it. Oh, come on. Oh, nice, right on. Right on. Yeah, dude, Massachusetts area? Ah, shit. Massachusetts area? Really nice. Really, really nice. Went to Boston, not last year, but the year before. And, I loved it. I thought it was great. No! Oh, yeah, this is dead. Just return to the garage. Chalk it. That was, oh man, this is gonna be a rough one. Seats limits, doesn't get a warning. Slightly goes over, instant warning. Right? Like, make it make sense.
And that's it for sprint qualifying.
Make it make sense.
Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
I mean, this ain't good for us, chat. This is pretty bad, actually. Like, P16, ignore the HUD repeatedly flashing up. Like, P16, P19 for JP, he also didn't improve. Like, this ain't good for us. Oh, wait, shit, we made it through. I just realized that. Duh. It's the top 16 because it's the extra team. I just realized that. I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, we're done. All right, it is what it is. But what a tale of, like, as the saying goes, the tale of two halves, right? Like, what a difference between
all right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. What a difference between words. Oh, what a difference between yesterday, right? Like at Jeddah and our pace there compared to now at Miami. It's vastly different. Vastly different. No, it is not the normal HUD, hence why it keeps flashing up on the screen. This is the it's an overlay mod. I hate the dials. I feel like the dials are just terrible, to be honest. Not a fan of them at all. Alright, let's see if we can improve here. Get a good lap in. That was better. No, I haven't. To be fair, like F1 online, I don't ever really do. I feel like it's a miserable time. And you know, I myself am a very small content creator, so. I have, fun fact, I have raced against Juan Pablo Montoya before. That's happened. Not in F1, but in iRacing one time. Alright, that was a decent lap. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was like early in my my iRacing days. Just doing like a random like Dallara dash race. And he just happened to be in the session. It was cool. It was pretty sick. It's pretty sick. We went wheel to wheel at one point, and then he fucking flew past me because, you know, it's fucking Juan Pablo Montoya. But no, it was cool. It's pretty sick. That was a much better lap from us, by the way. Significantly better. So much so that, honestly, I don't even think I'm going to do another lap. I think I'm just going to let it rock. I think we're chilling. Both the Red Bulls, though, both are currently out. So let's see if they can improve. Kimmy's out as well. So I expect all these guys to improve. So we might be close, but I'm just going to let it ride. We're going to let it ride. I'm trying to think. There was somebody else, too. Oh, in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, when I did the Daytona 24-hour race last year, when I did that, there was a guy from the NASCAR Xfinity Series That was in my split. It was in my session. He was racing in a different class. I think he was in like the GTPs. We were driving the LMP2.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more
Forgive me
coming
though,
up
because
over the rest of the
I
weekend.
can't remember his name.
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Can't remember his name for the life of me. But it was cool though. It was pretty cool. One thing that's like really cool about iRacing, like, and even I guess just racing online in general, like, you never know who you're gonna run into. But all right, we make it through. Both the Red Bulls made it through. Kimmy's out in Q2. I think it's 4th. It's kind of huge for us, you know. I mean, George is obviously quick right now, but you know, that's obviously pretty big for us. You know, if only the one Merc is doing well and the other one's not, in terms of constructor standings. I could run into Max. Probably not. Probably never. My I rating in iRacing is not that high, so
Okay,
definitely
give me
not.
a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
So definitely not, but would be cool. Rain, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know why I went to that screen. Maybe do we wait? You know what? I'm actually gonna wait. We're gonna fast forward here. Yeah, LMU is getting that way. I want to get into LMU more. I enjoy that style of racing a lot. Like, I do it a lot with AMS too. Hey, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy that style of racing a lot. So I do want to kind of get involved in LMU a little bit more, especially now with all the updates and stuff. I'm with all on that one. Favorite driver on the grid at the moment? I don't know if I really have one. All right, one lap. See if we can put in a good one. Yeah, I don't know if I really have one, just because, like my favorite team is Ferrari. Always has been, always will be. So, you know, whoever's driving for them, I obviously support. I don't know why there. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite driver, because there's, especially right now, there's so many likable drivers too. Like, I don't think poorly of like really any I don't really think poorly of like any of the drivers on the grid, except for Liam Lawson. Actually, that's a lie. I don't like him. I think he's very cocky and arrogant when he doesn't really give him too much of a reason to be. Purple sector too. It's huge. Yeah, unfortunately, even with the strategist, I'm still Ferrari fan. Alright, to the line. Where do we get? That felt like a decent lap. It wasn't. P10. I mean, hey, whatever. We'll take it. We'll take it.
And that's it for sprint qualifying.
God, we were
coming up
so
over the rest of the weekend.
far off the
So we'll
pace.
see you all tomorrow.
So far off the pace. Gabriel Bortoletto, though, P9. He's had some like really good runs in the kit car. Yeah, it's so far off the pace. Oh, that's terrible. All right, well, whatever. That's what it is. Huge Lewis fan. Yeah, I mean, I've always liked Lewis. You know, I've always thought highly of him. It sucks, you know, it does suck. So excited to have him be a part of the Ferrari team, and then, you know, to obviously see everything that's transpired. so far this year. It's just, I mean, the car is just not what it needs to be, and that's kind of ultimately where the problem lies, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Use your main game right now. Yeah, like I said, I gotta get into it. I saw Amos 2 is gonna be coming out with an update soon. They're gonna add the Aston Martin into the game. Both the the LMDH car and then the some GT3s and probably GT4 as well. I'm excited about that. I'll definitely check it out when it drops. Probably won't stream it. Probably just do like a quick video on it or something. Have you heard of the radio replay for Ferrari? No, I didn't.
To today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend.
I'm assuming it's bad. I'm assuming it's bad.
Sitting at the southeastern coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a circuit designed to encourage close racing while meeting the highest safety standards.
Check it out.
Either way, I'm sure it's one that will please the fans.
It's not easy being a Ferrari fan. I can tell you that.
Exciting sprints.
I'll tell you that.
Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, and Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Bortoletto, and Sonny Hayes, Lawson, Gasly, Carlos Sainz, and Antonelli.
Love that.
Behrman, Lance Stroll, and Nico Hülkenberg.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Ocon,
it sucks.
And Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid.
Charles is a great driver.
Preparations almost complete.
Absolutely has the capability
for today's sprint.
Being a world champion, and
striding into our commentary box to
Crocky keeps talking over me, and I find that kind of rude of him.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
Yeah, it sucks, man. He has the capability of being a world champion for sure, without question. And I obviously would like to see him win one with Ferrari, but yeah, I just considering the state of the car and the team and everything else, man, it's brutal. It's brutal. It's brutal, but. Hey, whatever. Here's to hoping maybe next year with the new regs and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. No risk and do not get a pen again. Yeah, honestly, that penalty really screwed us. It really that and the fact that my pit crew is the worst pit crew of all time. Really hurt us. But I mean, hey, it's just a sprint. Let's hope to maybe get a couple points here. I don't think the pace is there to get where we need to get, but Red Bull fan. Hey, I mean, okay, it is on. I've grown to like Max a lot. I didn't always like Max, but I've, as he's gotten older, I do like him. Don't love his racing style so much, but Schumacher was one of my favorite racing drivers of all time.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Even Schumacher drove kind of dirty at times. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... It's sometimes that happens with the best. Even Senna, they say Senna drove kind of dirty at times. And if you go back and watch, like, yeah, he's a very, very aggressive driver. But I've kind of grown to like Max as a person. So, yeah, I don't mind Max. And, I mean, Yuki's great. Yuki's great. I wish Red Bull would figure something out with that second car, man. Holy hell. It don't matter who you put in that car, apparently. It's terrible. It's terrible. I race on full percentage. 100%. 100% distance. I feel like it provides the most, like, you know, dynamic racing experience. I feel like a lot more happens. It's a lot more time you have to commit to it, especially for these sprint weekends, but I don't know, it's worth it in my opinion. Better content, better experience for myself even. Yeah, that George Russell incident, like, I mean, like, what are we doing there, dude? What are we doing? Do you like the socks or the shoes? Yeah, I mean, like, I have a pair of shoes. They're sitting underneath the pedal base right now, but and I'll wear the shoes from time to time. But I do like the socks a little bit more. It's lighter, you know.
Superb
Just a little bit
parking there,
lighter in
mate.
comparison.
Let's make sure we get the edge on the
But I do
surrounding
like them.
drivers as
Are they
lights
worth the
go
money?
out.
No, but I got them for free,
Okay,
so like
that's
I
the
can't
rest of the
complain.
grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
All right, here we go. 5 red lights. And we're off. Sat out of the line there for a little while. Took a while. Max got a slow start. I'm gonna send it down the inside of him. Get on the brakes. Nope. Alright. Sorry, Yuki. Well, it was a good start. Just on the brakes too late.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Damage is minor. Hopefully it doesn't impact us too much. That's all on me. I could have rewinded, but, you know, that's entirely my fault. Entirely my fault. We're definitely not as quick in a straight line. Yuki and Piastri side by side. Max is still on the inside of us. Let's see if I can get the power down here. Not quite. Oh, that's a wall. And then...
Okay, mate. Don't worry about...
Alright. That I'm not accepting. Oh. Alright, well, never mind. Never mind. Oh, I hate having to follow cars through there. I really do. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Holy hell, Alonso. Not ready for that. The Fanatec Formula V2 wheel, but it's the Fanatec, 8 Nm direct drive wheelbase as well. Jesus Christ, man. I hate this track. I hate it. I hate it. And then the Club Sport pedals. Inverted pedals.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Well, hello, hello. Welcome. I love Jurassic Park in planes. Same.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh god, we are so slow in a straight line. So slow. Granted, we didn't have DRS there, but...
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can get Fernando back here. Oh my god, Fernando. Really squeezed there. Found it very hard. Do I like dark humor? Yeah, I love dark humor. Although, you know, don't get too crazy in chat.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Alright, still within DRS. Why can't the British play chess? Yeah, I don't know. I can't even really think of the punchline on that one. Well, hello. Shout out Ecuador. That's what I mean, man. It's so cool. Like you just meet so many different people from all over the world. It's awesome. Hello. I'm missing a queen. Wow. That's actually a good one. Those are pretty good. I am so slow. And I don't know if it's the damage or if I just don't have the straight line speed set up now, but
Green flag.
no, thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. All right, I guess the alert box isn't fully fixed then. So it didn't come up. Weird. Shout out Denmark. Right on. Hello. Why can't Americans play chess? Because they have no king? That can't be it. That's corner cut. Oof. Oof. Okay. Okay. That's what kind of sim gear you're using? Absolutely. So, we'll change the topic here. Somebody's, missing a piece of their car. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so anyway, all my racing stuff, it's all Fanatec. It's the 8 Nm wheelbase, Formula V2 rim, and then the Club Sport inverted pedals. That was way too slow. I'm like all over the place right now. And then the gloves are the gloves and socks are from Maradness. Which, by the way, I just ordered a new set of gloves. I'm so excited for them to get in.
Come on, you can win that place back.
So we can set it back up the inside of Lewis here. All right. Well, once again, we're fighting Lewis. What else is new? Let's see if we can at least just hold on to P8. Get a point out of this. Make a Discord. I talked about that at the beginning of the stream. We're probably gonna do one. It's I want to do it right. You know what I mean? Set it up properly and all that stuff. So the eventual plan is to have one happen. I just, I want to take the time, set it up properly, and again, make sure we're doing it right. I want it to be more than just a standard old Discord server. Like, I want it to be beneficial to you guys and have it make sense. wouldn't mind recommending the Moza R9. I love Moza products. I think Moza products are awesome, especially the R9. The R9 is really good. If I was to, do everything all over again and get a whole new setup again, Moza would be the way I would go, for sure. For sure. Will, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I should have went a little bit more defensive there. Oh my God, Lewis, the fuck? He must have locked up coming in there. I can't get the power down in comparison to the AI there. Let's see if I have enough straight line speed here. Get back around, he's going to go defensive. We're going to have to try to go around the outside. Oh, it's a little late. Alright, we got him back. I have like no battery, I'm going to have to try to save up what I can. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys have been crazy lately. Really have. And it's been awesome, dude. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I got wide. Completely compromised my line there. But I think I'll get the DRS. Pretty sure that is the protection point. Yep. Kind of works in my favor there. Moza R5 is really good. Moza R5 is really good. I think 20 in 5 laps. Oh man, yeah, good luck. Good luck. What's it like playing F1 on a controller? Just out of curiosity. Every time I ever try doing it, I just can't.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.0 seconds.
Moza's Formula Rim, by the way, so sick. And I love the display that they have on it. A buddy of mine has one, and it's awesome. I've used it. Love it. It's great. Oh, okay, Lewis. Hello. On the hardest worst part. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Very late on the brake. Got sick. Yellow behind. Oh, I went deep.
Okay, clear. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.6 seconds.
I might lose Lewis here. No! Or I'll just lose the car instead. Son of a bitch, man. Come on. It's so hard to get the power down out of there. I don't think I'm gonna be able. Oh no. Why is JP in the pits? Are they trying to two-stop in the sprint?
Joshua's coming in for his stop.
I couldn't tell you my best lap around Monaco, truthfully. Because I don't really do like time trial or anything like that at all. Because like you know, I'm not one to really care too much about like how quick I am. You know what I mean?
Tire condition.
I don't play online at all. You know, I just do my own thing. You know what I mean? So.
And that's Joshua in the pits. Joshua in the pits now.
Nothing against those that do, obviously. You know, if that's what you're into, then by all means. But I try to focus more on like my race etiquette and how to race properly, rather than focusing on just being the fastest guy out there on the track. Back to on that one. Or, you know, focusing on always having the best line all the time, you know, knowing how far I can stretch the track, stuff like that. You know, I just don't have fun doing that. It's just not my thing. The HUD is it's a mod on Overtake, or you know, formerly known as Race Department. You have to have SimHub to get it working, but I mean, it's simple enough to do. Alright, we've managed to stay close with Lewis at least, but I'll cut that corner a little bit. Whoop. And not enough to back by him. Favorite track? Montreal. For sure. Favorite track in F1 anyways, is Montreal. That was a dive bomb. But we'll take it.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Favorite track outside of F1 is Watkins Glen. Big Watkins Glen guy. Doesn't matter what kind of car you're driving. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter what kind of car you're driving around there. It's fantastic. Always a good time. Super late on the brakes. Yeah, he's gonna get me back there. I'm like kind of parking on the apex. I did not enjoy the Canadian Grand Prix this year. It was a pretty boring race overall. And I feel like it usually isn't. Like, usually it's pretty entertaining, but I don't know. This year it wasn't great. Obviously got a little exciting at the end, of course, but... Nope. Son of a bitch. And with that, I think we might have lost Lewis. I don't think I'm going to catch him. Just over a second coming out of that corner. Yep. I think I lost him. Put a personal best in Sector 1, but it's not enough. I'm just slower in a straight line by a good margin. The overlay, it's a mod from Race Department or overtake.gg. Okay, we're quicker through there. So we'll have DRS again. Alright, maybe I didn't lose him. Oh, God. Brutal. Now we lost him. Yeah, that's
Pace
it.
is strong, but be aware, these tyres need to go the distance.
That's it. We lost him. Just don't have the pace. Just don't have the pace. We're on 100 difficulty. 100. Usually I'll kind of fluctuate it a little bit based off the track and stuff. What was that? Thank you for the follow. I don't know what platform that's on, but thank you. God, I lost Lewis by a lot. Jesus. Yeah, he's long gone. Yeah, usually I'll change it up based off the track, because obviously I'm better at some tracks than others, but... Oh, there's a yellow ahead. What's it, Max? Is Max slow? Max is slow.
Green flag.
Max is very slow. Okay.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.3 seconds.
Well, we're back in the points paying position. I feel like Carlos is probably going to catch us. Tires are definitely starting to fall off. I just don't have great pace. Deep. Why am I braking so early? I don't know. I don't have an answer. I mean, sometimes it's better to brake early, you know, than brake late. Slow in, fast out kind of mentality, I guess. I'm also just not good at this track.
Gap to your teammate behind, 30.0 seconds.
There I brake way too late. Hopefully they stay apex because of it. One car not on the Civic. Hey, you got a point. You got a point. I do also have front wing damage, so it's a little bit harder to get the car to turn. So that's playing a factor too. Awesome how much it costs. Like my setup, a lot. A lot.
No need to worry about the tyre condition
like
for
for
now.
everything.
Good.
I mean, just pedals, wheelbase, and just pedals, wheelbase, and wheel. That alone is hang on, like $1,500. Then the rig that everything's mounted on. It's terrible for a sector. Yeah, the rig that everything's mounted on is another like. Trying to think, 500, 600 bucks, and then have 3 monitors on it. 3 monitors, so you can obviously go with whatever. But yeah, not cheap, unfortunately. I wish it was. Oh, and the shifter. I forgot I have a shifter too. That's like $250. Is this the FGT cockpit? Yeah, it is. Nope. Oof.
Wow, that was a
Jesus.
heck of an impact.
Thank you
Let
for
me
the
know
follow.
you're okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And hello. No, you're good. That's not your fault. I do need 4 wheels to drive. You are right. You are right. I tried using 3 at one point.
Okay, you're
It
catching
didn't
the
work for
car
some
ahead,
reason.
but
Not
remember,
sure why.
we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
I'm definitely not catching the car ahead, Mark. I just need to do good enough to hold off signs. There's so much time in this first sector, though. And on the straights. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it is fun, and I do enjoy having, you know, the setup that I have. It is nice. Sorry, I actually can't say I do remember you. I'd like to say I do. I'm terrible with names, though. Yeah, it's in the formula position. It's okay. It's okay, you know. I kind of wish it was easier to like transition between the formula and the GT seating. So when I use my other wheel, with a big, you know, normal steering wheel. When I use that, like it takes up part of the screen. The seating. Yes, it is a Halo mod. You can get it, or it's an overlay mod. You can get it on Race Department, otherwise known as Overtake.gt. Just set up like a chat bot that like answers that question. Yes, this is Miami. I am on YouTube. We're live across the board. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, Kick, and I'm getting overtaken by Carlos. Let's see if we can stay with. Very late on the brakes. Too late on the brakes. And couldn't get fired up. Never happened. You didn't see it. Didn't happen. Try this again. We're going to squeeze them a little bit this time. Stay ahead. I don't know if I can keep them on, really, but yeah, these tires are gone, by the way. I feel like I'm going to have to do like a fucking 3-stop during the race.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.6 seconds.
Just change it. Well, the thing is like, you have to, like, reposition everything. And I do not want to do that. So. Like, I don't have to go through the trouble of like repositioning all the seating and everything like that.
Okay, mate, final lap.
Not the seating, but the positioning, like the pedals and the wheel and all that shit. So. I'm lazy. So I just keep it in this position all the time. Alright, we have like no battery. Very hard to gain battery deployment here. I'm breaking way too early there. Let's see if we can... We're not going to be able to hold them off, but... I'm going to at least get them back.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Late on the brake again. Managed to get back. I'm going to no ERS deployment. Just through here. Lando Norris wins the sprint. We got a decent enough exit. We might be okay. Might be okay. He's got DRS. Yeah, he's not really closing. Alright. Well, we're going to secure points. And by points, I mean a point. That was a rough race.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
That was a rough one. That was a rough one. And it was only the sprint. So we still got a whole nother race to go. We got a whole nother race to go. The monitor stand I have is just the one that they offer. Like the triple mount. Triple monitor. No. Just that one.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course, the main event. This weekend's Formula One Grand Prix.
We got a point.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, JP finished 21st. That's lovely. Where do I see... Never mind. He had to have pit. I'm assuming... I don't even know. He had to have pit because of, like, damage or something. Because... nobody else, like, did, like... If they really did try a two-stop strategy in this... Boy. You like the distance of it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I think having, like, a little bit bigger of a monitor helps. Like, I have a 27-inch monitor? Yeah. I have a 27-inch monitor on here. I feel like it's close enough. You know, I don't really have a problem with it. I don't really have a problem with it. It'd be nice if it was maybe a little bit closer, but I mean, eventually the plan is to actually do a triple monitor setup. Like, I have 3 monitors on here. I realize I'm blocking the camera. I do have like 3 monitors on here, but one is to see chat and like everything stream. Or the other one is my stream managers for like Twitch and Kick. So, yeah. Until I like maybe get something that I can mount like over the top, try to kind of put all 3 on, or you know, until I'm able to figure something else out. Yeah, this is kind of the setup for now. Okay, chat. Give me 1 minute. I desperately have to pee. So BRB. Oh. I'm back. Sorry. I am here. Okay. Anywho. Once again, chat, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate all the love, support, across the board. You know, across multiple channels and platforms and everything else. Like, you guys are great. Congrats on the win at Spa. Yeah, I chose them on purpose. I said, like, going into the game before the game even launched. Looking back on it, I kind of regret it, but going into the game, I was like, you know, I'm gonna pick Apex GP. The last MYTEAM I did, I picked Countersport, since it was an option, and you know, the livery editor wasn't great at the time, obviously, and it's still not the greatest, but it's definitely better. Yeah, so I said going into it, I was gonna pick Apex GP. So I thought the concept and idea of it was cool. The downside is,
Welcome back to Miami.
you're kind of missing out on some stuff. There's no secondary sponsors that you get to pick.
Separate these drivers today, but the question
like that.
is,
so you're missing out the
who's got
bonuses
what
for
it
that.
takes to get pole?
I didn't get to choose my title sponsor. The game automatically chose it. I have to use. I don't even get to create my own team principal slash owner. I have to use the one they provide for me. So, which again, like I don't mind those
radio
things.
Check,
but
please. Radio check.
Radio check. I don't mind those things, but yeah. All right. I gotta bring this back down. I have to. I need the straight line speed. I need it. And then let's actually bring this down. See if that'll help get the regen of battery deployment going a little bit. But all right. Let's get on track. Gary, thank you for the follow. Or sorry, the sub rather. I appreciate it. Cheers, man. I appreciate all the love from all you guys. You guys have been incredible. Been absolutely incredible. Q1. Let's see if we can put ourselves in a little bit better of a spot. A little wide. A little wide, but not too terrible. Ah! I looked away. I looked at chat. Yes, I'm a big Ferrari fan. Always have been, always will be. Somewhat unfortunately. I went deep. A little too late there. Alright, here we go. To the line. 128.8. And that's not terrible. 1.3 off of Lando, though. Certainly had worse laps. A couple mistakes in there too. Definitely kind of clean things up. Sorry. Just responding to comment on the video. Okay. Anywho. But yeah, big Ferrari fan. As miserable of a time as it is being a Ferrari fan. Alright, so far P5. JP's about 4/10 off of us. A better run here in normal qualifying sprint so far. Oscar had a really bad lap. I'm assuming probably got held up by someone. Certainly not his normal pace. Yeah, Lewis only P10. George, look at Liam though, P7. Here, P4. Some good laps. Good laps. Yeah, I mean, Lando and Charles are miles ahead of really everybody else. I'll take it though. I'll take it. I mean, we should get through no problem. So, always love when I'm able to when I only have to do like one lap. It's always a good feeling. Nice. JP improved as well. Yeah, Oscar went a little bit quicker. Yeah, I mean, these two still, even with like Oscar doing another lap, still did not get up here with these guys. So that's something. Certainly something. Any shocks here? Kimmy's out. Carlos is out. I mean, both Williams out early. Yeah, Kimmy only P18. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully we can do something similar in the next session. And, do another really good lap.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. I'm thinking I don't want to save a set of softs for the race. I'm thinking thinking we gamble here and just try to do one lap. Go late with the track ramped up and everything. Let's see. 127s are at the top. And what did we do? We did a 128.6, which currently put us right here. So JP's just outside. Okay. All right. Feel good.
Right, that's us down into P16 now.
16th? Such a funny video. Oh, I went deep. No. Alright, I'm going to need a stellar second and third sector here if I want to get through. No, the fucking curve, man. I actually ran a really good line through there, too. So close to the wall. Oh, I went deep. Went purple, but it's a little off. Alright, to the line, let's see what we do. Oh, it's not great. 128.5. Oh, we just get through. Whew. Just got through, man. Was not expecting that. Oh, we knocked JP out. Sorry, buddy. Duhan, Liam, they both get through. Some surprises there. Charles is out. I mean, he was so quick in Q1, and now not so quick in Q2. Tale of two halves right there. All right, well, hey, on to Q3. I mean, once again, we make it to Q3 just like the sprint. Definitely run a little bit quicker than...
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check. We definitely run a little bit quicker than we just did. So, we made some mistakes in that stretch there. Go out, let's set a time on the used tire, and then we'll do our thing with the thing and the thing, you know? Went deep. I don't understand how that's track limits. I mean, maybe my left tires are going over the line, but... I don't know. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Are you asking me, like, which one you should do? Like, F1 or LMU? Is that the question? Enjoy the Zaw, dude. Terrible second sector. All over the place. I think you should play whatever your heart desires. Absolutely terrible lap. Absolutely horrendous lap there. That's okay. I don't know. Let's see. I think you should play over the course of the past week, right? Over the course of this week, which game have you played more? Whatever game you've played more of, play the other one. Get some variety going. That would be my suggestion. So yeah, so hop into some F1. Or play LMU if that's really where your heart is, you know? Do whatever makes you happy. What's important in life. Alright, that was a terrible lap from us. obviously. I mean, Jesus Christ, just look at our first sector alone in comparison. I mean, it started with just having a terrible first corner, and then the rest just being, terrible from there. So, definitely have to, tighten some things up a little bit there. But, I mean, again, it was on the used set, so hopefully we get a nice clean lap, improve. I think we could definitely find ourselves being, right around here, where P5, P6, we're off here in Fernando are right now. I'm like slowly getting more comfortable with the car. Very slowly, but slowly.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change.
Hopefully it doesn't rain while we're still out here on track. Oh, that was terrible. Did not mean to do that. Well, we'll compromise our start a little bit. I went deep again. Went deep again. Not as deep, so it shouldn't hurt us as much. Okay, first sector. Purple sector 2. Got a good exit coming out. Where's it gonna put us? Can't see what that says. E4. Okay. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll take that. Take that for sure. Alright. Nice. Feel good. Feel good about that. Feel good about that. P4. Lewis puts himself on pole. Points leader there. Max just behind him. And Russell just behind them, and then decent gap to the rest of us. I wonder what happened to Lando. I mean, he had really good pace the entire quality session, and then here we are. Also won the sprint, and here we are. Let's go. P4. What level is the A on? It's on 100. On 100. It's a good level for me. We're a midfield car, and the car is like just below. Did we jump Ferrari on the R&D chart? I don't remember. I was literally just looking at it right at the start of the weekend. No, we jumped Mercedes. Sorry, we were just below Mercedes. We jumped Mercedes, so we're like just below Ferrari now. So we're driving kind of where we need to be. JP, on the other hand, not so much. We need him to lock the fuck in and get it going. But also high. Alright. Here we go. 57 laps. A lot of racing in one stream. I've already been live for 2.5 hours. And I'm about to do it. This is what I hate about sprint weekends, man. It's just so long. So long. But once again, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in, wherever you're watching along on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, X. You know, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the new followers, man. You guys have been awesome. For real. Thanks for chatting along. Thanks for being here. These streams, man, the past like month and a half of streams have been completely just insane compared to what I'm used to. So I do appreciate y'all.
Welcome to the Magic City. We're here at the Miami International Autodrome, the home of the Hard Rock Stadium, a multi-purpose sports and entertainment hub which has hosted Super Bowls, Baseball World Series, numerous rock concerts, and of course, as of 2022, Formula One. With great opportunities for wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners.
It is kind of cool that they managed to build
miles long and expected average speeds of
an F1 track
138
around
miles an hour.
a football
The
stadium.
Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances.
Sucks that it's not
to
a better
overtake.
track, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Let's run you through the driver
What are you
grid
gonna do?
order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hayes, Oscar Piastri, and Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Lawson, and Jack Doohan, Pierce, Leclerc, Gabriel Bortoletto, and Behrman, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Lance Stroll, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Hadjar, Sainz, Ocon, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid.
Albon's already starting towards the
And now,
back anyways.
and alongside me in the
nothing too surprising there. Skip all that. Alright.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio
Right, mate,
check.
I know it's hot in that cockpit, believe me, but your tyres are even hotter than that. You've got to work really hard today to keep them cool, otherwise we're going to suffer with our performance.
Yeah, it is hot. Track temp 41 degrees Celsius. Air temp is 30. It is hot, to say the least. HAWT. Hot. Very hot. I'm debating on... I can't do the 3-stop. I almost feel like a 3-stop might be better, but I can't, because if I try to do a 3-stop, unfortunately, I'm relying too heavily on my pit crew at that point, and with how just absolutely awful they are, there's just no way. There's just no way. Alright. Let's see. They could... Oh, excuse me. I think in second stint, let's go on to the hards. I'll run softs for the end. Lied. I had to turn the volume down on that because it keeps like peaking. I hear it crackling. Thank you for the sub though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. A little bit longer on the hards. I lied. I was gonna save the sauce for the end. So I really gotta hope there's no like safety car or anything like that later in the race, because it's gonna suck. But I was gonna save the sauce for the end. However, I don't want to end up in a situation like I did at Jeddah. Especially, I mean, we're starting P4, right? So if I have a chance to keep up with these guys in front, and can put myself in a similar position like I did in Jeddah, I don't want to be stuck in a situation to where, you know, my tires are gone and I can't really battle at the end. So let's go medium, soft, hard, and then let's hope for the best. That's an interesting choice. An interesting choice. I respect it. You know? you know what makes you happy, you know, that's a good thing. All right, hopefully we have some form of pace here. Anyway, we tweaked the setup a little bit to focus more on the straight line speed. Problem is that once the the tire grip starts to go away, man, like I lose all ability to power down. Coming out a lot of these corners to where the AI do not have that problem, and that's kind of where our problem lies. So I got to make sure I'm not really having to worry about that too much. I don't think we'll have the pace to keep up with these guys in front. Well, who knows, dude? I didn't think we were going to put the car P4 in quality, after considering how we were in the sprint. This might be the one track where, like, my qualifying pace is actually better than my race pace. Usually it's the other way around. We'll see. Hey, I love Jurassic Park and Planes. You have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. And I love your name. I want you to know that.
Okay, incredible parking there.
All right.
Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
There we go. 5 red lights. And we're off. A lot of wheel spin on the start. We're going to try to send it on the inside. I can't really get the power down, though. Rode a lot of the curb. Managed to get past Lewis. I don't think we're going to be able to keep him max. He's gone. I'm still slower in a straight line. Even after tweaking the setup. Lewis is on the outside of me here. Woo. Whoops. But hey, P2 at the start, not bad. Not bad at all. Also, thank you for the roses. Is that what they are? I still don't understand, like, the whole gifting stuff on TikTok thing. I don't know how that works. I gotta learn that. I also gotta figure out, like, how to get, like, an alert box set up for TikTok. That way it shows up on screen. But thank you, I appreciate it.
DRS is now available.
Alright. Well, we actually managed to gap Lewis a little bit. Let's see if we can keep up with Max. Probably not. If we could stay within a second, that'd be awesome. A little early on the break there and a little shallow of the line. Corner again. Went a little too soon that time. Purple sector 2, though. And we're within DRS. What assists? None. I don't play with them. Nothing wrong with people who do. It's just, I just don't like the way it makes the car feel. I mean, I probably would play with some of them, like if I felt like it, you know, made things easier, of course, because, you know, let's have fun. You know, I don't want to have to go full sweat in every game I play. But, yeah, it's just, don't play with any of them. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I don't really think it is. I mean, sometimes it is, but most of the time. Most of the time it's not. Most of the time I get in the throttle a little too soon. Oh, heavy on the brakes. Dude, stay close this time. We're obviously quicker through here. Which is good. We're pulling away from Lewis. I'm shocked. Where did this pace come from? I did not have this pace in the sprint. A little bit of a lockup coming in. Yeah, like, I mean, when I'm doing that kind of racing, yeah, obviously I'm, you know, utilizing the car's, you know, traction control and ABS settings and stuff like that.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
And, like, you know, my settings for those cars will differ based off, like, the track I'm racing at and stuff like that. Obviously, conditions too. I'm still slower in the first sector. To be expected. Where did this pace come from? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. A little late on the break there. Oh, Max, save it. He did. A little bit of a drift through there. Got a much better exit than I did. But I have DRS. Still can't quite get close enough there. I have the Fanatec 8mm direct drive wheelbase with the Formula V2 rim, and then the Fanatec Club Sport pedals, inverter pedals. So much quicker than me in that first sector. Granted, it was kind of sloppy, and I didn't really use as much battery, so I'm draining my battery so quick. Just trying to keep with here. Lost DRS that time. The wheelbase is the Fanatec 8mm direct drive base. Oh, come on. Late on the brake. I gotta settle down here. I'm driving a little aggressive. Yeah, I mean, Mo's is the way to go at this point, in my opinion. I think they're a little bit better of a product. Not that I don't like the Fanatec stuff, because I do. I feel like Mo's just offers a little bit more nowadays in comparison. And typically, yeah, you can get like a really good bundle deal, especially on like the R5, the R9. Oh, that's a hell of a deal. That's a steal at that point. That's the only problem I have with Moses. Their software. It's not great. Granted, Fanatec isn't the greatest either, to be honest, but it's not bad. Thankfully, I don't really ever have to use it all that much, so.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
I'm so slow through there. That's where I'm losing all my time in this first sector. Well, it doesn't help when I go wide here either, but that's where I'm losing all my time. Just right through those corners. Nice. Love that. I love these pedals. Yeah, I love them. I like. Buddy of mine, he has a Moza setup and doesn't have inverted pedals, and like trying to use those compared to like having used these inverted pedals for like 2 years now. Yeah, I just it's so hard to try to switch back. The yellow behind. Don't know what the yellow's for. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. And Max is continuing to pull away, as expected. As expected, we might have to rely on strategy to eventually get past them. But, I mean, our pace is incredible right now. Certainly was not expecting this. Oh, signs is out. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you again for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is F125. As that bridge and sponsor boards say. Yeah, I gotta get the damper kit. I should have. Oh. I was paying attention to the chat. I'm shocked I managed to get the car to slow down. Who's intense jailbreaking? Yeah. I mean, granted, like, our pace is not the same as Max's, so, like, I'm not... The fact that we're even in P2 is a miracle. I mean, really, our biggest problem is we're losing a lot of pace. Oh, that was a terrible corner. We're losing a lot of pace in the first sector in comparison to Max. I mean, the car is not on the same level as a Red Bull, so, which is fine. The fact that we're sitting P2.
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
Different strategy, huh? Okay. We're going to look at it, Mark. The fact that we're sitting here in P2 after struggling so much during the sprint and managing to continue to pull away from the McLarens and the Ferrari, I'll take it. Oh, he actually wants me to go longer.
Understood. Copy that.
Okay. Never mind. Guess I didn't get to look at it.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now.
The HUD is a mod on Overtake.gg, otherwise formerly known as Race Department. You have to have SimHub to get it to work, but yeah. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Fanatec was a win. I mean, again, I love my Fanatec setup. I love it. If I was to do it all over again, though, like, if I was just starting out now, I'd go with Moza. I feel like you just get more product-wise in comparison. How to get the HUD? I really do need to set up like a chat bot to. I feel like I answer this question every 10 seconds. It's a overlay mod on Race Department.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.0 seconds.
Fireware is not awful. Certainly not great. We're still pulling away from the McLarens, pulling away from Lewis. That's good. A tiny lockup coming in there. Earned it. It's not so much that their stuff breaks a lot, by the way. It's kind of more so the fact that their software is not great. Because honestly, with Fanatec, I hear that more so with Fanatec gear than anything else. That like Fanatec stuff breaks a lot. Now, granted, knock on wood, I haven't really had any issues. Minus the shifter, I had to replace that. And I don't mean like the paddles here. Like I had an actual like, cage pattern shifter. I did get a new one of those. That went on me, but. Other than that, everything else has been really good. Even my old setup, like the old CSL setup that I had. Alright, well. 12 laps down. 12 laps completed, I should say. Not 12 laps down. That could be taken a different way. And, I mean, you know, we're still, you know, slowly losing time to Max. But again, to be expected. Didn't even expect to have the pace to consistently stay in P2 here, to be honest with you. So, I will take it. I will take it. We're about 5 laps away from pitting. We're doing our first set of pit stops.
Okay, clear.
Another yellow behind.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber during the safety car, we're ready for you. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Alright.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
I was afraid of that. And here's why I was afraid of that. I didn't want to have to pit now, and I didn't want to have to change the strategy. And now here we are. It makes sense to pit now and go onto the hards now, and just see if we can run the hards long. It's a free pit stop. You'd be dumb not to. I mean, even Max came in. He's going on the softs. Ooh. Okay. So either he's going to try to run hard long. Oh my god, they actually had a successful pit stop.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
So yeah, he's either going to try to go long on the softs, or he's going to go long on hards, or they're going to do 2 more stops and ultimately do a 3-stop strategy, which if he does a 3-stop, we're in good shape. A couple guys stayed out. Yuki stayed out. I'm assuming like a lot of teammates and stuff stayed out. Like Yuki stayed out. I'm assuming that's Leclerc. Piastri's out. What the hell happened to him? I'm assuming an engine failure. But okay. So we come out P4, fresh tires. Max is ahead of Yuki, which is actually kind of huge for him. Oh, Lewis stayed out. Players behind me. Yeah, I think ultimately we're going to try to go long on the hard tires here, if we can. It just sucks because, like, depending on how everything pans out here in the overall pacing and positioning of everyone, we may potentially only have, you know, so much time to have to try to get back at, you know, whoever we may have to get back at towards the end. I don't know. I mean, this dynamically changes the race altogether, so changes things a lot, as they usually do. Looky though, this is huge. Absolutely massive. Good luck, sir. Hope everything goes well. Oh, I picked Countersport? Or did you pick a team and then sign Cali? Ah, you're good.
Right, let's pick up the pace
Yeah,
a
I'm
touch,
sorry.
please. We
Sorry.
need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Sorry, Mark. My bad.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. Remember,
Gotcha.
there's no overtaking till the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Okay. Safety car's in this lap. See if we can get a good start here. Lewis really backing us up. I had to lift. I had to lift, otherwise I would have overtaken him too soon. But that was kind of crucial for us to get past Yuki when we did. Oh, a little wide. Tires are a little cold.
The gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
Alright, we're on the fresh tires, as is Max. Lewis, on the other hand, is not.
Okay, this is good. You're catching the car ahead.
Max is going to try to make a move on the outside. Nice pass. Alright, now I got to try to get past Lewis quick here. Can't really have him hold me up.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
You got a better exit than I did. Ah, nice. Gotcha. No worries. I kind of locked up going in. That was late. That was very ambitious. Dive bomb and a half there on my part. Just really didn't want to get held up
DRS has
by
been
Lewis.
enabled. DRS is now enabled.
That's up the car a little bit. Alright, Max should pull away from us very quickly here. He's obviously on the faster tire, but not the longer lasting tire, so I'm very curious to see what kind of strategy they decide to pull out. Lando behind us, also on softs. Slide there. I might have just missed the DRS. Yeah, I did. Cool. Did not think we were getting the car slowed down. But we got within DRS there.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Sector there. We back up. See, the stream went out. Looks like we're back up. Looks like we're good. If you're watching on YouTube, just hit you know, hit refresh, hit live. We'll get you caught back up. Anywhere else, I don't know, actually. I don't know how it works on, like, TikTok and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just random droppage there. A little wide.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Terrible line through there. Not a great one through there either.